Let us begin Chapter 7, Section 3. Multiple choice question number 1. The relative frequency of a class is computed by D, dividing the frequency of the class by the sample size. Number 2. A frequency distribution is a C, tabular summary of a set of data showing the frequency of items in each of several non-overlapping classes. Number 3, a tabular summary of a set of data showing the fraction of the total number of items in several classes is a B, relative frequency distribution. Number 4, qualitative data can be graphically represented by using D, a bar graph. And number 5, the most common graphical presentation of quantitative data is a histogram. Problem number 1. 30 students in the School of Business were asked what their majors were. M, B in management, A, accounting, E, economics, and O is others. Construct a frequency distribution in a relative frequency distribution. So here we list the majors. We have management, B in the first major. The second major is accounting. The third major is economics. And the fourth major is other. So now the frequency of management, let us see how many times management shows up in the table. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the frequency for management is 12. Accounting, counting how many accountings are there. You have 9 accountings. Economics, you have 6 majors that are economics, and other, you have 3. So now the relative frequency is the frequency divided by the total. So you have 0.40. And again, the total is 30. So remember, 12 divided by 30 is equal to 0.40. The next one, you have 9 divided by 30, which is 0.30. 6 divided by 30 is 0.20. And 3 divided by 30 is 0.10. And that is your relative frequency. Now to construct a bar chart, okay, you want to label your majors on your x-axis. So here you have management, you have accounting, you have economics, and you have other. And on your y-axis, you have your frequency. So frequency, we can label that as 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So for management, you have 12. For accounting, you have 9. For economics, you have 6. And for other, you have 3. And that is what your bar chart looks like. Now your pie chart. So again, remember the angles of the pie. Here you have the middle is 50%. So management is about 40%. So it's a little less than half. So here is 40%, which is for management. Accounting is 30%, so it's a little bit less. So 30% is for accounting. Economics is a little bit less than that. So you have 20% is accounting, economics, 20% is economics, and 10% is other. And that is your pie chart. Problem number 2. You are given 20 exam scores. Construct a frequency distribution for this data. Again, remember this data is quantitative data, therefore you are going to draw a histogram. So let's first construct our classes. Our first score, our lowest score is 52. So let's start our first class being 50 and ending with an upper class of 59, which gives you a width of 10. Our second class can start with 60 to 69, and then 70 to 79, 80 to 89, and then 90 to 99. And you want to make sure that you have the entire data there. So looking at the frequency, so the frequency between these two numbers, again looking at the table, how many numbers do you have between 50 and 59? You have 1, 2, and 3. So you have 3 scores between 50 and 59. And then looking between 60 and 69, again looking at your table, how many scores do you have between those two numbers? And the frequency for that is 2. 70 to 79, you have 5. 80 to 89, you have 4 scores between those numbers, and from 90 to 99, the frequency is 6. So again, the relative frequency is your frequency divided by n, which is your total. So 3 divided by 20 is equal to 0.15. 2 divided by 20 is 0.10. 5 divided by 20 is 0.25. 0.20 is 4 divided by 20, and 6 divided by 20 is 0.30. So now to construct your histogram, again your scores are labeled on your x-axis, your frequency is on your y. So here your first class will be between 50 and 59, and then 60 to 69. And the next one will be 70 to 79, 80 to 89, and then 90 to 99. And your frequency will go from 0 to 6. So we can do 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the first class has 3. So between 50 and 59, you have 3. Between 60 and 69, you have 2. And again, remember that your histogram, there are no gaps between your bars. So make sure they all touch. 70 to 79, you have 5. 80 to 89, you have 4. And then the last class, 90 to 99, you have 6. Okay? And that is your histogram for this quantitative data. And the last step is to construct a stem and leaf. So again, you start with the smallest numbers, and you start with a 5, and you have 52, you have 56, and you have 58. The next number is a 6, so you have 63, 65. The next score begins with a 7, and you have 72, 74, 75, 76, and 79. The next score begins with an 8, and you have 80, 84, 86, and 88. And the last scores are in the 90s, and you have 90, 92, another 92. You have two 92s on that table, a 95, and again a 99, and another 99. And that completes Chapter 7, Section 3.